Hello tennis guys and welcome to my channel. So this is another video of myself hitting with the new Wilson RF 0.1 and this time with the Pro version. And if you didn't watch my previous videos, I recommend you to do so. There is a video where I'm hitting with the 300 gram version. It is called hitting with the 300 gram version. It's getting better and better. And then there is the point of view, very spectacular video where I hit with the Pro version, and you can see it from the point of view from the first person view from my eyes. It's a tiebreaker, so just click the links below and watch the videos to really get the sense how it is to play with the RFs 0.1 by Wilson. And in this video let's talk about the Pro version, which I will start immediately. I will tell you right now, right from the start, that the Pro version isn't better than the lighter version. At least when I compare it in the sense of the control of the racket, of the frame, of the maneuverability of the racket, easiness when hitting with the racket, when swinging with the racket. And the main reason why the Pro version is not better than the 300 gram version and the 280 gram version is that it is 20 grams or 40 grams heavier than the two lighter rackets, but the balance is the same, 315 millimeters, like with the 300 gram version. And this is the biggest mistake Wilson made with the Pro version. They should have made it 310 millimeters or even 305 millimeters, because 20 gram increase and the same balance just doesn't make any sense to me. So the racket really feels a lot heavier, a lot slower compared to the 300 gram version, which I absolutely love. So you get, with the Pro version, you definitely get a better stability. You also get more power when you hit really properly in front of your body. It is just, 20 extra gram of weight just increases the swing weight, and that increases the overall plow through and the overall power. But do you really need that? Are you the guy who really will benefit from it? I'm not the guy who will benefit from it. So I found the Pro version quite demanding, and I didn't really get enough, let's say, easiness, and the benefit of gaining the stability is like maybe 5% of the overall performance. It's for me, for my game, for the opponents I face, for the style of me, how I play, the benefit is really not there. So you might be thinking why there are so many reviewers or players talking about how the Pro version is absolutely fantastic. It's because they don't hit with the racket really hard time, in hard times, in hard situations, against great players. They don't play a hard training. They don't really play a hard match with the Pro version. They just hit casually, and it's happening all over again. I can play with the RF97 casually, and I will have a blast just hitting with Zdenek from the middle of the court like I do right now, no problem at all. But match is a match. That's a completely different story. And just one example that will back up my thoughts and my really thinking about the Pro version. I posted a review, a link to the review from the Intuitive Tennis channel, where the man, I believe Nick Aracic, his name, who is running the channel, and this is a very big channel, very popular one. He talked about the RFs, he tested the racket, he played match with it, he gave a live commentary during the matches, and believe it or not, this is this former high-level player who played some, I believe, futures. He said that the 280-gram version is the best one for him. I know he is older, he's stepped down from the gas, he's not longer, let's say, playing competitive matches, he's coaching and doing the YouTube videos and so on. But he still is very capable, he hits very nice, very good, very clean. And he said that the 280-gram version is the best, the 300-gram version is the second best, and the Pro version was really not giving him anything in advance. No benefit of the Pro version for him at all, not even the power. He said that the 280-gram version has more power than the 320-gram version. That sounds a little bit crazy, but you know, here are the different feelings, and here we are different players. We have these opinions based on our game, and I'm not the only one who is saying that the lighter ones are the better ones, because you can control more the racket, you can swing faster with the racket, and if you can swing faster with the racket, you can generate more power, and at the same time you have better connection with the frame, better feel for the frame. Otherwise, when you swing just, let's say, slower, and then you leave everything on the frame, you don't control the racket then, right? So that's why the 300-gram version is the better version for my game. So what I recommend to all of the testers or the players who are going to test the racket, don't hit with the Pro just 1 hour, let's say, or 30 minutes, 1 hour. That's not enough. Hit with the racket 2 hours. A great training, do a great training with the racket, with everything you want to train, and then try it in a match, during a very good opponent. And then you will realize that the benefit of the heavier racket isn't really there, at least for my taste. So swinging with the Pro version, a lot more demanding. And when you put, that's the catch, there is the catch. When you focus on really holding and swinging the racket correctly, and you don't focus on the game itself, you just focus on the, let's say, muscle tension, how firm you hold the racket, that's distracting to your game. You should play with a racket that you don't actually feel in your hand. Then you can focus on your game, but that's not the case with the Pro version. So I'm really kind of a little bit disappointed. And I was surprised when I saw that the balance is the same like with the 300-gram version. That doesn't make sense. It makes sense only for someone who is really on the high level. And I mean not intermediate, not at all, not advanced. I mean a tournament player, an elite player who can really play with a heavy racket with that type of balance. By no means the balance is, let's say, head heavy, not at all, but that's the big jump from 300 to 320, and with the same balance just doesn't, in my opinion, make sense, because then it is very hard to choose the heavier version compared to the lighter one, which is almost identical in the power and the stability. It's just little bit less stable than the Pro version, the regular one. But everything else is there: the precision, the control, the spin potential, and so on and so on. It's really there. It's the same. So why really choosing a racket that just makes your arm feel tired after 1 hour, let's say, or 1.5 hours? So I felt that with Zdenek when I was hitting with him. I was playing 2 tiebreakers, the Champions tiebreakers, which one you can see in the PO video, in the point of view video. The first one I have won, that's the one you can see in the video, and the second one I lost. I just couldn't control the racket anymore. I was focusing too much on the control of the frame than control of the game, and that's something you don't want to do in an intense match against a good opponent. So that's my opinion on the Pro version. You will of course see a lot more about these rackets, because I found them very, very special, and they have kind of, you know, they have opened their heart, and I opened my heart for these frames, and I am willing to switch to the 300 gram version. I actually Googled it, and I tried to get the racket second hand, but now in the Czech Republic no one is selling the racket. There was one guy who was selling the racket for a really good money, like 180 euros compared to the regular price, 280 or 290 euros. So a lot cheaper, used just one time, and then he just didn't want to play with the racket. He didn't like it, and I missed it by one day. So I asked him whether he has the racket, and he wrote me, no, I sold the racket yesterday. So I was pretty disappointed, but I hope I will get the racket anyways from someone else, because I think there will be lots of people who just cannot really handle the rackets, because, you know, the sweet spot is very small, and it's kind of delicate to play with these rackets and to get in the right wipe and in the right position on the court with these rackets. But for my game, they are just fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for many years now. So guys, if you like this video, just click the thumbs up. If you are new to me, subscribe. There will be lots of more content. There will be a final review for the whole series. It will be one of the reviews that I will really take care of very precisely, and I'm planning to do more videos about how to play with these rackets, what are the secrets, and so on and so on. There's lots of more content, and it's not because, you know, Wilson paid me something. I'm not a fan of Wilson. I never was a fan of Wilson. I'm a fan of Wilson tennis shoes. Like you can see, I'm playing with the Rush Pro 4.0, the older model, not the newest one. I absolutely love Wilson tennis shoes, but I was never fan of Wilson. I'm not paid by Wilson. No one is sponsoring me at all, so this is just pure love for these sticks. And yeah, just try them, just fantastic. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and if you want to support my channel, there are actually 4 options. You can become a member of the, let's say, of the channel, of the club, by sending me just $2 a month, and you can become a supporter on a monthly basis. This will give you the special badge. I can focus on the badge when you comment, and of course you will get my answer to your comment, to your question, as best as I can and as fast as I can. And of course the other 3 options are also very highly appreciated. There is the Buy Me a Coffee platform, there is the Super Thanks button, and the PayPal option. And also these 3 options give you the opportunity to donate me something and ask me a question within the donation, and then you will receive my response, and it is guaranteed, because I can't really focus on all of the comments under my video. So this is a way how to get personally in touch with me. Donate me something and I will give something back to you. So guys, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed these videos. There will be plenty of other videos like this, and I will really highly appreciate your feedback. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and as always, enjoy tennis, play tennis, watch tennis every time, every day, and don't forget to enjoy the manooovrlbity. Bye guys.
Out. You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious. That ball was on the line.